My name is Dale Thompson. They also call me Dale the Options Guru.
And I'm Emily Miller, and we are co-owners of Think Tank Trading.
All right, so thank you for joining us tonight. Tonight we are launching our portfolio on Stock Card. We do want to thank the CEO for allowing us to collaborate with them. It is a great company and a great resource tool to search. We're going to show you guys how to get our portfolio live. We're also going to give you a little bit of insight of how we choose our plays and what our style of trading actually is. So before I get into my actual live portfolio, just want to show you guys a little bit about what Stock Card is. So if you were to go to portfolios here, you're going to see 25 different portfolios, and each of them are going to have their own style. As you can see, roll with our CEO. This is the CEO of the company. She's going to have all her own picks in there. You guys have the Bowtie Nation portfolio as well. Joseph Hogue, he has over 500,000 followers on YouTube. He is a very, very smart man, as well as all these other different portfolios. They all have their own style that can suit to any need. So a very useful tool depending on what type of trader you are or what type of style of investing that you have. So taking a look at our portfolio, it's going to be next generation ideas. So I'm going to come over here and show you guys that whole piece. So a little bit about our portfolio. These things are going to be companies that can be potential game changers, all right? As you've seen over the last 5 years, you had companies like Tesla completely change the automotive industry. All industries in the automotive field now are leaning towards EV in some way, from NIO to Xpeng to GM, upstart companies like Fisker and Hyliion. But we're looking for companies that are going to be that next revolution, and we're looking for some of the best ones with the best management teams that we can get into near support prices for long-term investments. So as you can see, the first pick that I had was based off of fundamentals and technicals. The first pick was Airbnb. So Airbnb completely changed the game on hotels. 10 years ago, it was only hotels, motels, or staying with relatives. The thought of staying in a stranger's home at the time was very, very foreign, and it was not accepted very easily when they first created this company out in San Francisco. But since then, it is very common, and there are now more Airbnbs currently than there are all hotels combined in the entire world, which is staggering how quickly that they have developed. And it's the same concept for Uber that took over taxis. Basically, these companies are taking a product need and using people's own platform to be able to use that for services. So now that someone can just drive to be an Uber driver on the side and make money, and they don't necessarily have to pay for the fleet, it's just the platform. So companies like that are going to be very profitable in the future, and they're great ideas and they're big ideas. So we're happy to get Airbnb at the price that we did. I'm going to quickly jump over to the chart and show you guys why we decided to add it at this current time. Alright, so jumping over to my Webull chart here, I want to show you guys when Airbnb first launched in late December, we had a big rally all the way up to $219.94, all the way from $121, a powerful move, almost a 100% move on it. But since then, it has trended down. Then it did lose some support levels, but it came very near that bottom where it started off at. It didn't quite make it to the 121.50, but it was very low. So off of all of my indicators, going from oversold, we do have a MACD crossover, and you are seeing more buying volume coming into the stock. So looking at it on a closer time frame, this is the 30-minute chart. This is called a wedge pattern. Typically when you see a wedge pattern like this, they go through a period of consolidation, and at the end of a consolidation period, what is called an apex, whenever these do break these resistance point, they do like to break to the upside. This is when you see a full reversal and an uptrend. So Airbnb took the break here. This is where we bought it. It has since held its new support areas. ran all the way to 152.70. Had a little pullback today, as did a lot of things in the market, but things don't just go straight up in the market. If you are long on something, you have to stand by your position. So it still looks good on all time frames. Great entry in a great industry. So we're very happy to have gotten this one. All right, so another one on our list, guys. This was Rocket, ticker symbol RKT. We're gonna jump over to the chart on this one as well. All right, so back to Webull. We are on the daily chart. You can see that Rocket is a new company from 8/6 of 2020. We've actually played this company many times. Early on, it was very easy trades. We simply bought at support levels and sold on spikes, and every single time you can see that it would come back to the same baseline support near $20 and have little rallies towards $25. It did this continuously. Each support level we bought, then we did get a big short squeeze on it once the Wall Street bets and all these other people online were boasting this company. Ran all the way to $43. Also a mixture of share buyback and other news.
The special dividend that they had.
Absolutely. Many factors caused the short squeeze to happen. So since then, it just came all the way back and even came lower than the previous support level that we were typically buying at. And this is a compilation of most growth stocks over the last 3 months have just significantly sold off on fear of inflation. So Rocket came all the way down to 1622. Now I am going to jump over on a lower time frame and show you guys why we decided to buy it. Alright, so we're looking at Rocket on a 15-minute time frame. It's the same type of pattern, guys. This is a wedge pattern. You do see the run from 16 to 1840. We see the period of consolidation as it tests the downtrend. And you do see the support levels just getting tighter and tighter. It did break the downtrend, had a nice pop all the way towards $20, and our key was the hold of the break. Okay, so once this did break out, I wanted to make sure that this just wasn't a false breakout or a pump, but it did hold this level pretty strong right here. So this was our entry right at this 1751 range, and then since then it's already had a nice push over to 2120. So this was my confirmation that these levels held from its breakout. So really good entry on Rocket. We like it. We like the company. They pay dividends. They have a good PE ratio. There's many factors that we do like in the company. So we're sticking with this one for the long haul.
And they're truly revolutionizing the mortgage industry right now. They are changing the game when it comes to buying a house, and that goes along with our next generation ideas.
All right, guys, so the last one I'm going to show you for now, we will be making more videos. I'm going to show you one that's a little different because this one is still currently a SPAC. This is called Thunder Bridge Acquisition. We're going to show you guys why I love this company so much and why it's in such a great time period to buy the stock. Alright, so jumping back to Webull, this is the daily chart. You guys can see when this was trading as a SPAC, SPACs were a lot more popular into the last year and early into this year. There was a SPAC craze for a while, some of them with valuations way higher than they needed to be, but when they all fell, a lot of SPACs, even with good future value, fell with them. So I do believe that this is one of them. But the NAV price for the SPAC is right at $10. You can see this was its previous consolidation period. We had that big pop all the way to $14.94. This was on a PT upgrade of $17 and $20. We've since came all the way back to this $10 range. As you can see, I added 200 shares, and I do plan on adding more to it. I'm going to jump over to the website real quick. I want to show you guys what they do and why we're a big believer in them. Okay guys, we're going to click on the website for the company that they are merging with, which is supposed to close very soon. This is Indie Semiconductor. As you can see, they're making Auto Tech Revolution. We're going to go a little deeper into this and show you guys exactly what they do. Indie offers innovative mixed signal SoCs. They did have a video where the CEO was featured on Jim Cramer, and he went over a few things with Jim. Jim was kind of giving him a hard time at first, but what he really highlighted in this video was that the company's been around for 10 years. It's not just a new SPAC or a speculative SPAC. Indie Semiconductor has been around for a long time, and they paved their way to do what they're going to do. Alright, so the biggest thing that stood out to me, not only for what they do, they make high-end chips for EV vehicles, and we have a global shortage on EV chips. So, you know, the most simplest explanation for that is they're in a perfect field to be able to contribute to a growing need globally. And this goes from Tesla all the way to NIO and all these other EV companies around the world, Ford as well. It is a market that has a significant upside, and as you can see, based off of the what they feel that it's going to cost per vehicle, $160, $350, $1,750 is what they're estimating is going to cost because of the advanced technology within each vehicle. As you can see here, they're in pursuit of an uncrashable car. So there's a big presentation on this to where they're really working on their sensing. It's really wonderful technology. One more thing off of this presentation, you can see the autonomous connectivity, the user experience, and the electrification. So their chips are going to be right in this field, right for a growing need. We're right at NAV price. The chart looks great. The future of the company looks really solid to me. I think it's a worthy investment, and we're happy to buy this company. We are long-term on this one. This will be simply a buy and hold. If it does dip below NAV price after the merger, as some stocks do, we're simply going to average down on this one.
Okay, so one of the coolest things Indie features is their seamless data connectivity. So they not only feature wireless charging, telematics, driver monitoring, cloud access, but they're also supporting really cool applications like an Apple Car Key.
Alright, so finishing up with Thunder Bridge, guys, just wanted to show a few things on that, why we decided to buy that one long term. We love the chart, we love the company, we believe in what they can do. We're going to move over to the next. Okay guys, we just want to give you a brief overview of why we pick. We do a lot of research into each pick. We do a lot of research in regards to the chart setups. But now I kind of want to jump over and show you a few other features in Stock Card and why just the portfolios are not what makes this company great. There are a lot of other things that are going to be implemented that are going to help you with your research process. Say, for example, you just wanted to go to things that are trending today. Sometimes people can't see them quickly, so let's quickly jump over to winners and losers on the day. All right, so ADMP, 78% gain. LEDs was hitting our scanner all day today, 32% gain. And you can just scroll down, guys, and you're going to see the top trending stocks of the day very quickly. Also, if you want to go to watch list ideas, this is one of my favorite parts of it. So we have telehealth, 60 stock cards on there, non-fungible tokens. You guys know that those were all going parabolic a few weeks ago. One of mine and Emily's personal favorites on here is right near the top. This is Cinedigm. We absolutely love this company. It is the first motion picture company that is affiliated with Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, among many other things. It's going to be the first company to sell via non-fungible token. So I think that's a pretty cool idea. I think that the idea of non-fungible tokens is in the very early stages to be able to create product, art, movie, your own designs, and to be able to sell them on the blockchain, and they're unique to only you. You know, selling digital content is a new idea as well. So we really like this company as well. So as you scroll down to the ideas, you're going to see things like real estate investment trust, artificial intelligence with 140 stock cards, risk takers, you name it. It has every type of category you can imagine. There's so many different research tools on here. and different screeners. Whenever you do come here, you're going to be able to completely customize your type of trading and what type of stock you're looking for, and it saves you a lot of time. That's why the very first thing you see on Stock Card is Stock Card saves you time. It certainly does for us. It saved us a lot of time in our research, and they do a wonderful job in compiling all of this information together to make it easily accessible for you. All right, and lastly, guys, under tools, if you go into earnings calendar, it will show all the upcoming earnings and stock cards on them. We do love playing earnings plays because earnings run-ups really do work. If you can catch a stock on a good dip a couple weeks out prior to earnings, they really like to run up into those earnings, especially if it's a known earnings to be good and it's past, or if they beat earnings.
This is my favorite part of Stock Card. I love the earnings area. I play with it all the time and honestly make a lot of really good trades from it.
Alright guys, so another feature on Stock Card, if you do click on the name, it will take us to the YouTube, and we did really well on these. Emily does penny pick of the week every single week, and she's done 3 in the last 3 weeks, and they're 3 for 3. They've done absolutely amazing. So looking at just today's wins on these, you guys are seeing 20%. This guy with the Microsoft play, but OCUP was the last one that we did pick on there, all on the YouTube, and it was a great play because it was one of the big runners of the day today. So when you are on the Stock Card portfolio, each one does have a link here. Just simply click on my name, Dale Thompson. It's going to take you right over to our YouTube page, and you see the penny picks of the weeks right here. This was Emily's last one with the OCUP pick, and then the last one was Aqua Metal. So all of these have done really well. So please do jump over, like, and subscribe to the channel. We are continuing to get better and grow and make our content better for you guys. We spend so much time doing research, and we hope that you guys do appreciate it. But we do want to give a final shout out to everyone and the CEO and everyone else for allowing us to bring our portfolio live. We look forward to making more videos with you guys. We look even more forward to making great plays in our portfolio for all of you to make some money, okay? So thank you guys so much for joining our video, and we will see you on the next one.
Thank you so much.